I'll quickly do class 12, which is photography, because there's just so much, as you can see. Sherry Barry, Kerry-Ann Pitt Lancaster, Carla Colwell, Janie Crispiniana Evgenia Obriadina, Robert Lewis, Cassandra Cobb, Nicole Simmons, Catherine Susan, Sherry Barry, Yu Ching Wei, Robert Bulgaru, that's the Uluru, Emily Gray with two kangaroos, a riverbank somewhere, so Ben Hamer, Elizabeth Koznetta, Sam Nikolowski, Marianne Romeo, Kathleen Madsen, James Stenny Hall, Jenny Sant, Janie Miller, Ben Hamer, Debbie Warner. And so class 12 photography, these are the winners. So second prize is that picture of a mist. It almost looks like watercolor. It's amazing, very abstract. So if I go here, you can see this is by Nelia Abdrayashitova, and this is still for sale. It's some sort of salt lake. I think it could be Canberra. Just looking, there's some windmills, a wind farm there in the distance. Aidan Falcon came highly commended. Sandra Cobb came highly commended, but as I said, this one by Kerry-Ann Pitt Lancaster, almost like, looks like a abstract watercolor. And third prize went to Elizabeth Cotter for that. And these are the other photographs in that category. So Tina Lewis, Mark Hansen, Yvette Lambourne, Aerial View by Debbie Warner, Elizabeth Cotter again, so from Jamison Valley maybe, Trish Marinozzi, Anthony Silva with the chickens, Zoe Ball, Claire Hogan, Melissa Kammer, Afaru, I've never heard of that brand, Mark McAnally, Jeffrey Cochran, Emily Peruzzi, Michelle Smith. I like the way she's done the reflection there. That's brilliantly done. Michael Rayner, Steve Lockwood, Patricia Bennett, Phil Belgren, Carly Renata Bergen, Tracy Fletcher Granford, Jay Bernard with the magpie on top of a fence post, Jessica Phillips with that waterhole scene, Michael Garland somewhere west of the Ranges, and Timothy Lockwood. Zhenyu Wang for category 12 still, Jakub Brzezinski with a spider's web, Sophia Nolan, Craig Horner with that red wine glass. So more of this category. Daniel Giffney, I like that, I love coastal. Anna Wallace, Black Stump, is it Black Stump? There's Sterling Street, Tristan. There's no, again, missing a label here again. Paul Upham. So Marish Patel's a Power Perseverance. Okay. Horse there. Dean McClement. But look at that. That's gorgeous, the way that's reflected on the water or on the dam. Pam Byrne with that nice silhouette. Tiffany Mortimer with that bird. Samantha West. Daniel Giffney again. Bruce McFadden and Duncan McAllister. So that's the photography category. So yes, I am going through the photographs rather quickly than the paintings themselves. So this is class 13, which is portrait photography. So Nicholas Simmons, Amy Christ, Jackie Floyd, Simon Carmody, Felicity Cook has got that nice pose there. Sam James with a Grinch, and Anthony De Silva feeding a baby sheep. Steve Lockwood, Claire Hogan, Michelle Kennedy, Amanda Clark, and these are the winners in this category. So So third prize went to Nathaniel Nick. Jackie Floyd won Best Photograph in the Show. And look at the wallpaper, very 70s look. Malcolm Trees, that one, the fishmonger. Okay. And here are more portraits. Holly Bartlett at a concert with Chris Martin there. Jackie Floyd, Simon Hall, Narelle Cook, Daniel Litzio, Timothy Lockwood, leaving or arriving maybe. Flannel Flower, Elizabeth Cosnota, Ashley Cooper there with a piano scene with a mobile, like that's ubiquitous now. Emily Gray, Sherry Barry, Tina Lewis, there you go. Carla Colwell, Nathaniel Links, Robert Lewis, Thomas Dane. And more of this category, Susan Gallagher, Jason Suarez or Soares, Amy Miller, Bondi, Stu Hamill, Jeffrey Cochran, oh is that a camel? Daniel Pitot, Pam Byrne, Adam Hawken, Jeff Mahoney, Carla Colwell, Georgiana Eager, Marion Romeo de Clark. This one, Saxon Kirby, Lauren Shinfield, Justin J. Wood, Jessica Phillips, Michael Rayner, Zheng Wang, Augustine Vichera, Lauren Shinfield, Brendan Grant, Gary Russell, Paul Upham again, Jakob Brzezinski, Joe Gartner, Jeff Mahoney, Pam Byrne, and John Graham with that spider there. So class 14 is urban subject and landscape and photography. So Emma Bonassi, Georgia Manning, this is the AMP building, Joshua Gritner Cummins, Paul Hadger, I think that could be a Japanese castle, Ashley Cooper, Tim Merchant, Daniel Litzio, Rhonda Lenton, Joshua Davis, Ferry, Elizabeth Cotter, Georgia Manning, and Mark Hungerford. So Zoe Ball for that one, Edie, Peter Arini, Bethany Grant Williams. This is, trying to think, is this a Seven Sisters constellation here? This is by David Spink, so that's been sold. You know, photos that sell as much as the paintings here. Zoe Passmore with lilies there in the down. Linda Farris, Joshua Morton, Subway somewhere. China, I think, because you've got pandas there. Marion Romeo, Norman O'Leary, Georgiana Eager, Timothy Lockwood again, Michelle Morton, and Bronte Smalley. Oh, this is nice. This is a nudie bunch, and this is by Italian Natossi. Amanda Clark with monkeys heading up. So photos are so personal, aren't they? Louise Vigona. So I'm not sure where it's supposed to go. What that's supposed to be, that was a bin. Chantel Polly with the lightning there. Ben Hamer. Oh, she's a supermarket trolley, or the Opera House. Tracy Fletcher Greneville. Claire Hogan. Michael Garland. Another Michael Garland. Jakob Brzezinski, Louis Vigona, so I think that's from the northern end. Chris Carter with that distinctive red Coca-Cola deck chair. Chris Carter and Justin J. Wood. Joshua Davis, Melissa Kammer, Sally Bishop, Carrie-Anne Pitt Lancaster. Oh look, I think that must be Central Station with the steam engine there. Melbourne Scooter Station, Mitchell Wilson, Kylie Silk Jones, and who's that by? That's by Sophia Nolan with a staircase. Sally Bishop, Mark Hansen. This is a bridge somewhere. So the first prize went to Jennifer Blakey with a view of the AMP from that lens. That's Benjamin Mark's Mist off the bridge. Sam James here. It's pretty with a hat. Highly commended went to Tina Lewis. Lots of graffiti with that one. Michael Comerford with the Anzac Bridge, and looks like the Parks one by David Spinks. And so here we go. Here are more photos from the photo category. Kevin McFarlane, Cassandra Cobb. I think this is by Paul Hager. He must have gone to Japan. Jason Fowler, Adam Hawken, Claire Campbell, Catherine Season. I think that must be, is that Perth? Linda Taylor, Joshua Gretna Cummins, Samantha West, it's American, Paul Upham, Barangaroo, Kathleen Madison, the Art Gallery, Bradley Smith of Anzac Bridge, Michael Townsend, a lighthouse, and finally Ashley Cooper. That's pretty done. Hendra Vijaya, Norman O'Leary, somewhere up north coast, Simon Carmody, Carrie Ann Pitt Lancaster, Nicola Chisholm, Simon Carmody, Kelly Renata Bergens, I'm not sure who's whose, and Steve Lockwood, Street Library, and Alan Cagado. So this is class 15, which is basically open photography, and they've grouped all the animals together. So you've got Stephanie Miles, Rebecca Mackerel, Angus Sage here, Nicholas Simmons, Linda, Emily Gray. You can hear the knocking from the leatherwork. Lloyd Mainfield, Daniel Kurtoft, Brianna McAnally, and Brianna McAnally. So it's Janice Moore something. Sorry for that one. Black and white photos. Tina Lewis, Russell Ramos, Sandra Cobb, Jessica Phillips, Phil Golden. That's nice. Of the Opera House. Free range mental asylum. Pothole, sinkholes, arseholes. That is very clever, Zoe. Dean McClement. Missing a label for that one. Agustin Becerra. Okay, Saxon Coda for that one. Tracy Fletcher Grenberg. Emily Gray. Sylvia Guerrera. Susie England. Joshua Gretna Cummins. Sam Nikolowski. Hannah Moen, I think with the Christmas Beetle. Going through a gorge there. Jennifer Blakey. Mark McAnally, I think with some hot air balloon lights. Daniel Giffey. Here's the winner for the open photography, Lily, and still up for sale there. Carrie Ann Pitt Lancaster. The Whale here by Ariel Barron. Simon Paul won third prize. Deb Coulthard for that one. That's a nice thunder scene there. And this is Diane Coe, highly commended. Second prize went to Shane Waldworth, Jay Bernard, Narelle Cook for that cattle there. And here are more photos. Oh, look at the owl. Ariel Barron, Campbell, Flowering Cactus, David Fong, Kathy Flanagan, Squirrels, Amanda Clark, Janice Moran, Susan Gallagher, Bethany Grant Williams, Trish Marinozzi, Brittany Legg, Michaela Donovan, Marlis Davey. I'm trying to figure out, is this a TV screen? Justin Wood, Russell Ramos. I must have taken a lot. Either that's a toy or that's a costume. Cheryl Cant, Camel by Jeffrey Cochran. This is by Mark Hanson, so Whitfields. Kevin McFarlane with Venice. Teresa McFarlane. Leanne Conduit with those storm clouds. Emily Peruzzi with the birds. Jenny Sant with the sheep, with the Fong there. Norman O'Leary with that landscape of the harbour. Emily Parisi with a kangaroo at the beach. Claire Hogan with the clouds. Kathleen Madison. Ashley Cooper. Amy Miller. Dominic Zacharopoulos. What's this one? Debbie Warner. I'm trying to figure out where that one is. This is somewhere. I'm trying to figure out which event that would have been. Sherry Barry. Serena Fraser with a portrait there. Joe Gartner. Peter Gray. Sherry Barry. Derek Wood. Castle Scene. Ricky Cantori. Charisma Wood. Sam James. Deirdre Berry with the Lighthouse. Warren Hasty. That must be Granite Tree. Samantha West. Sheridan Hewson. So they've extended the pavilion here just because there's so much more submissions. So they've gone to 2 rows here. So Jeremiah Muller, more photography, Sophia Nolan, Nerida Hopper, Ronta Smalley, Brendan Grant, Dean McClement, Amelia Abriashitova, John White, Clyde Collins, Min Soo Hong, David Spinks with a beautiful view of the Ray, Mariah Michael, look at that, Birds, Thomas O'Malley, Gillian Hussain, Morgan Laird, Jakub Brzezinski, Graham Clark, Sarah Price, Marion Romeo, Leanne Morris with it's a breed of cockatoo. But look at that, look at the spread of the wing by Craig Baker. That's nice. By Radul Abdulashitov. Sally Bishop with a pink galah. Deborah McCarroll with that cockatoo. Chris Muscat with this. Belinda Fletcher. Deirdre Berry. Some sort of canal somewhere. France, Netherlands. What's this one? Augustin Becerra, Chantal Polly. So this is either the camp draft. I think it might be the camp draft. Matthew Clark. Monkey by... So that monkey is by Peter Arena. Ella Colwell, Stu Hamill, Kaylee Matani, Michael Garland, Kylie Adams Collier, Alsu Abriashitova, Sandra Cobb. So Kaylee Renata Bergen with that, Lighthouse by Linda Farris, Michael Rayner with the mushrooms, John White, Tallinn Matosian, Annalise Campanaro, Leslie Richmond, Duncan McAllister, Jade Bernard with that forest, Annalise Campanaro, Karen Davis, Ashley Cooper, Linda Farris, Neptune's Necklace by Amelia Abdrashitova, so there must be in the family there, Tracy Fletcher Grenenberg, and James Stenning Paul with the Carla Lily. And this is the final panel for this wall. Megan Walton, Ravil Abdriashitova, Mitchell Wilson, Kaylee Spovat, Zuni Brumo, Cow by Charisma Wood, Kaylee Matani, Ginny Chan, Bradley Smith, Michael Garland, Zuni Bruno. Oh gosh, Blue Bottle, Tallinn Matosian, Mark McAnally with that one, Georgiana Eager, Lean Potts with that bird on a sheep, Carla Colwell, Barbara Whittington, Sophia Nolan, Samuel Weinberger, Jakob Brzezinski, and Clive Collins, and there, and by Chris Carter there in the gallery. So this is category 506 with urban agriculture, and this is the under 14. Lee Kernaghan is going to be singing at Honky Tonk at 1:45, so I'm just going to do a quick squeeze through here. My apologies to the young ones who are the future. artists and photographers here, but I just need to go at this stage. So this is category 507 for the young people under 20 years, rural landscape under 20. So this could be open photography or portraits. Here we go. And this is the young category here. Artwork 13 years to under 16 years of age. And there's more here. There's more for the young artwork. Look, at least I have done it. Look, there's so much to see here. Class 501, 8 to 13. Just so much talent to see here with the portraits and the photographs and the paintings and the landscapes. It's just amazing. So they've got like four walls really just devoted to the young. Oh, look at that. That's pretty. Quite eye-catching. Planets there. It's like almost Art Express in that sense. And over here, under 20s artwork. This is probably something to do with breast cancer with that Hannah Stoopman. Here we go, and this is artwork under 8 years of age. So if you're under 8, see if you want to submit, but this is nice sketching done here. Here we go. Lovely, lovely here. So I just can't. I'm only here for a limited amount of time, hence my rapidity here. Class 505 for honeybee theme, 13 to 20 years old. This is lovely. So that was the winning one, which was a photo of a bee and a blossom. Bee category, lovely, under 20 years of age.
That's first.
16 to 20, with a lot of surrealist aspect here, with the kelpies and the blue heelers over there, but by Diane Stephanis. That's lovely. Here we go. And there you go. So you've got, amazing artworks here at the Arts Pavilion. Worth an entire day here at the show.